Okay, Ollie, so we look at these setups here. Now, like I said before, very, very good. The left-hand one here is your before swing. The right-hand one here is your after swing. Now, and some of the changes you're making, you're almost over-exaggerating. I don't mind that. I'd rather see you go too far the other way and find the middle than continue doing the same thing over and over again and never adjusting, okay? Takeaway changes are always a lot easier to make because the club's going back slower. You're not trying to hit the golf ball with this movement. It's just a smoother, slower kind of movement, okay? And in some ways you can see it, okay? You watch this takeaway as you go back here now. Okay, your hands work out towards that white line. So this movement here now, your left arm moving out and this sort of rubber going in, just basically your left forearm doing this. Well, that's opening the club face in the first sort of 2 or 3 feet of the golf swing, okay? Gets that club face now to actually look into the club zoom in here. You can see the club twisting here quite a bit. So at this point in now, the club sort of toe up. That's already moved 90 degrees open before you can get halfway back. Now it's even more open, okay? Then you get to the top of the backswing, okay? It's even more open. So now your face is open relative to the club position it's set up. So now you've got 1 or 2 options, okay? Either you swing down on a fairly good path in the golf ball and the ball goes over there, or you swing over here somewhere and the ball does that. Either way, it's going to end up over there somewhere, okay? So what you've got here now is you come at the golf ball, you choose the second one, over the top there with that club going a bit more through your right shoulder, around your forearm. Club you can see now outside the ball, look where that shaft is there. That is dissecting and over the top of the golf ball, okay? Club's coming across, reasonable strike because you're used to that, and then the arms trying to stay perfectly straight. Very, very high, locked, stiff position, and yeah, just trying your best, okay? Look at this one here now, okay? So the arms work back. Okay, the arms are working back. Now the club does fan a bit inside, okay, but I'd rather your arms work in there. We can work on that kind of hand position, okay? You've got to get used to where your hands and arms are. That position there with the hands is far better. You just rolled your forearm, okay, but you're used to rolling that forearm, okay? So what you've done is you've opened the face on the way back and then been told to get your left arm, and now your club face is going to stay straight. Well, I can't. If you open the club face this way, you then got to do that on the way back. Well, if your left arm's staying straight, as usual, when your left arm was there, try and fold your forearm. You're like, I can't do it. And you struggle to do it literally like 1 mile an hour when you had 4 or 5 seconds to do it. Imagine doing that a split second with a golf club at 80 miles an hour.
Makes sense. A lot of time my wrist hits after a round.
Oh,
a full round my wrist.
Oh yeah, nagging, yeah. Your wrists are basically doing this in the golf, and yours are doing this kind of corkscrewing and trying to bam the club, and then trying to, your arm is straight and your wrist is trying to. Well, I wish you the best, mate. It's going to be very painful, okay? So from here now, as you go back, the arms now working more into your chest there.
Yeah.
You look as that club starts going back in the golf ball now, much more through your right forearm there. Look at the path hitting the golf ball now. This club is coming on. That's much more from the inside here now and striking the ball. It's now getting used to that left arm folding, and that one there now doesn't look so kind of forceful and exaggerated. This left elbow is now softening, okay? Club looks over your left shoulder. Now you hit it a bit thin, obviously, because you were coming a bit more in a shallow angle rather than steep, which is to be expected. But at least that ball's going towards target and straight, and you're starting to get a bit of club face control. Yeah. You've got to learn to do what that club face is. You've had a position where you start with the club face fairly square, you fan it open on the way back, and then you keep that left elbow locked, and then try to golf ball this way. Well, the club's now 90 degrees right. Now you've got to try and come over this way, and then try and actually break your wrist to do it. It's physically going to be impossible. You'll try so hard to square the club face up, you either smother it low left through your left foot or slice all day. So to quick summarise that, Ollie, okay? So takeaway, arm in here, and just practice this movement. So the club's going to be going back. What we're looking for, if I just draw some lines on here to replicate that, okay? As the club goes back, you want your hands to be kind of under the shoulders there, but the club should be more across your toe line, okay? So I swing the golf club back here, now just with my one hand obviously, but there. Club over my toes, hands underneath there, okay? It's not this way, not out here, it's not in here. I'm just swinging the golf club back, and just my wrists now are doing this, not this corkscrewing, fanning and rotating. The club does it on the way back, it's got to do that on the way through. Well, to do that, it's got to be very soft with the arm. If your arms are locked, you can't do it. So your club face is opening and closing too much, making it very inconsistent, yeah? So take the golf club away on the way back there with the hands there, and now as you start coming back down, learning that sort of left arm frisbee throw. Yeah, your dog can just throw some left arms with your frisbee. I reckon the first few throws you make will probably be quite laughable, to be fair. You probably go like, what the hell? And the dog's like, hey, what's going on here? But after a while, you'll start getting this motion a lot better. And you'll be like, oh, hang on, I can do this. And that's what the left arm needs to soften and fold this way. Yeah. You try to keep your left arm straight trying to throw a frisbee, you just go, and it'll go right. Okay? Does that make sense, buddy?
Yeah, 100%.
Cool. Okay, well, I'll send that through the video, okay? And we can see you in practice in between shots. Listen, yeah.